Welcome to the Doulos Financial Coaching YouTube channel. I'm Levi Bimba, your personal financial coach. Today, we're going to discuss an article that came out in Yahoo Finance about subscriptions. And we know we are living in the world of subscribing for everything, your food, your groceries, your media, Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu. We have a variety of, subscriptions out there, even your pet food and your ink, everything you can subscribe for, because companies know that if you want to make more money, you sign people up for subscriptions. Media does it. So we are all inundated with subscriptions, from fast food all the way up to luxury cars and all kinds of things. So, but this article came out. It says you're forgetting to cancel one of your many subscriptions. You forgetting to cancel one of your many subscriptions is big business. Study finds up to 200% sales boost from pure absent-mindedness. So this really is a rebuke to all of us who are giving these companies access to our debit cards, our bank accounts. If we are not paying attention, they are making more money. And not that they're doing anything illegal or wrong. They just know psychologically we don't pay attention to our finances. And one of the ways you stay broke is when you don't pay attention. So take a look at what this article says in Yahoo Finance. It says subscription models for goods have become so widespread, it's possible to live an entire life without permanently owning anything. Thank the subscription economy, kickstarted over a decade ago by the likes of Netflix, Spotify, Blue Apron, and Uber, and today encompassing nearly every element of daily life. Like I was saying, every element of our lives today is inundated with subscriptions. They want you to sign up for. They say if you sign up today, you get 10% off, you get 25% off, you get 50% off if you sign up. All these places want you to sign up because they know if they can get their tentacles into your bank account and be withdrawing money daily or monthly, they will have more revenue coming in, because they know on the whole, people don't pay attention to their finances. Article continues. Now you can pay for monthly access to software, news, entertainment, your work wardrobe, your morning cup of joe, and even your regular dinner out. It's not hard to see why. Companies can make more money selling something repeatedly than selling it just once, which just makes sense. It's good for business. Why would I sell something one time when I can sell it multiple times and actually have direct access to your checking account to take the money out every month, whether or not you use it, i.e. gym subscription, which we sign up for and we don't use. Especially if would-be gym goers, the repeat buyers, forget they ever signed up, leaving sellers to collect a hefty monthly payment. The problem of forgotten subscriptions is so large, there's now a robust ecosystem of startups such as Trim and Rocket Money promising to save users money by ferreting out and canceling the subscriptions they forgot about. This should be the job of you, the consumer. You have 100% control of your checking account. These companies are not just reaching into your account and taking money out on their own. You are giving them access. And the fact that we actually have startup companies that are also selling us the idea that they will protect us from subscription models, which I'm sure we'll have to pay a subscription to them to do this. It's just ironic. The irony of ironies that we have companies now that are willing to help us stop subscribing to other services, while they themselves, I'm sure, will want us to sign up for a subscription to do just the same. Now researchers have put a number on the high value of customer inertia, inattention by buyers. Now this is it's laughable, but it's sad at the same time. Inattention by buyers can boost a business revenue by as much as 200%, according to a new working paper from researchers at Stanford University and Texas A&M University, submitted to the National Bureau of Economic Research. Now, you and I, consumers, are not the only people reading these kinds of reports. If you pay attention at all, companies are seeing this and are now going to more aggressively push. This article just came out in about a month ago or a month and a half ago. These companies are going to come and push more and more for subscriptions, which means we have to be more on guard with our finances, who we're giving access to regarding subscriptions. We need to make sure that we have a plan in place to make sure that we are not overextending ourselves and all of our money is just leaving our account. We have no idea where it's going. But this is what these companies are banking on. I knew that people forgot to cancel, said co-author Neil Mahoney, an economics professor at Stanford. The magnitude, the pervasiveness of this issue was surprising. Mahoney, along with fellow Stanford economics professor Laron Einov and Benjamin Klopak, an assistant economics professor at Texas A&M University, calculated the cost, or to companies, the benefit of inattention by zeroing in on a specific moment in purchasers' lives, replacing a credit card. New card, who this? This is exactly the only reason why most people will cancel a subscription that they signed up for is when they actually have to, when they got a new card in the mail, whether they lost it or the ATM ate it, they got a new card. They have to obviously start changing their expiration date, maybe even their card number. And they get all these emails in saying, you need to change card number so you can continue receiving this service that you haven't used in the last 2 years or 3 years or a year, whatever the case may be. So the article goes on to say, using a large data set from an undisclosed payment system provider, the researchers first identified 10 common subscription services and then looked at how frequently they were renewed during normal times and when the subscriber replaced a card, forcing them to update their payment information with each service. Renewals sharply dropped off after these card replacements, even as other shopping behaviors such as buying groceries and gas continued normally, leading them to a conclusion. When people had to actively decide to resubscribe to a service and enter new payment information, many opted out. And that is really the key to making sure that your money stays intact, is paying attention. You actively have to decide to look at your bank account. You actually have to actively have to decide to get on a budget and make sure that you are spending your money properly and wisely. And again, the best budgeting tool is EveryDollar. EveryDollar.com or EveryDollar app. Go search in your app store and download it today. It's free. You can keep track of your budget month by month. And if you need help going through your budget or making a budget for the first time, just go to my website, ramseycoach.com/Doulos Financial Coaching. I'm giving out free financial coaching sessions from now to the end of 2023. Make 2023 the last year that you don't have control of your money. Make it the last year that you don't have a detailed, defined plan to get out of debt, stay out of debt, and actually build wealth for you and your family. I'm giving this away free because I just want to help people. It's helped me and my wife, and it's helped millions of people around the country. And I just want to help anybody who really actually wants to stop living paycheck to paycheck. So make your free consultation and book your free coaching sessions from now to the end of the year of 2023. But let's get back to the article. So if you actively decide to resubscribe to a service, or if you actively have to resubscribe, you're more likely to cancel it, especially when you're not using it and because you haven't been aware of it. So these researchers worked backwards from these calculations, and they estimated that inattention increases firm revenues by between 14% and more than 200%, depending on the service. To be sure, 200% is a maximum figure, but most companies get somewhere between 30 and 80% revenue boost from customers' spaciness. Now, no business, I don't care what industry you're in, 30 to 80% revenue boost is a number that every single marketer, every single salesperson would love to see on their reports each month or each quarter. So again, they want you to not pay attention. They trying to make it easy to sign up. They get you in with a free trial. And look, I'm guilty too. My wife has got on to me a few times here and there because I signed up for a free trial. And we actually look at our budget. We have a monthly budget every month. And somehow, even with reminders, I'll still sometimes forget to sign up or forget to cancel the free trial that I money, our expenditures into our budget every month so we can keep track of where our money is going. And I still get dinged because I forget certain subscriptions. And think about people who don't even pay attention now to their budget every month. They just sign up for stuff and forget that they have it, and the money just comes out and they wonder why they're broke. And they're like, man, I can't get ahead. I'm going to start blaming the Republicans. I'm going to start blaming the Democrats. I can't get ahead. They're taking my money when the problem is you're just not paying attention to your own checking account. So the article continues. It says, for the typical consumer, though, that still means hundreds of dollars in unwanted spending. The average American now shells out nearly $220 a month on recurring subscriptions, excluding cable and utility bills, according to C+R research or CNR research, and it's only conscious of about 40% of that spending. Let me read that again. The average American now shells out nearly $220 a month on recurring subscriptions, excluding cable and utility bills. You're wondering why you can't save $1,000 starter emergency fund. It's going out to your subscriptions that you have no idea that that you're paying for because you're not paying attention. $220 a month. That's $2,000. Almost. That's about $2,500 a month. $2,600 a month or a year, just going to random subscriptions that almost half of it you don't even know. You're not even aware of it. It's just going out of your checking account because you're not paying attention. Article continues. It says that tracks with Mahoney's personal experience. You'll have friends who say, I should have canceled this immediately. And I ended up signing up for 2 years. It's gotten so bad that now the FTC is cracking down on businesses that are willingly that are signing people up, telling them, hey, you want to sign up for this and we will give you this service for X amount of months. And people are willingly signing up, but because it's gotten so out of hand, people in the government now are catching on and thinking, hey, let's get our hands in this. Let's help these consumers out. And it's called the click to cancel rule, which drew more than 1,100 comments before the comment period closed in June, which would require, among other things, that recurring subscription products actively force customers to re-enroll at periodic intervals. So if you have to re-up every 6 months or every 4 quarters or every quarter or every other month, this will help cut the benefits of inattention for these companies by half, which again, customers or businesses don't want. They want you to not pay attention. They want you to be absent-minded when it comes to your finances. They only want you to focus when you're putting in your card number, making sure you put in the right card number when you're subscribing. But after that, they want you to just be laissez-faire, hands-off. Just allow us to continue debiting your account month by month, so our revenues can be boosted up while you get broker, and you don't know why. In the meantime, consumers could benefit from scrutinizing their credit card statement every month, or follow the example of Mahoney, who told Fortune of setting up calendar reminders for himself to cancel recurring subscriptions when they stop being useful. Still, while regular autopay is annoying to many, it's possible to go too far in the other direction, Einoff said. Imagine, I'm going to force you every month to kind of go through all your subscriptions and figure out yes, no, yes, no. If you have 15 things every first of the month, that's kind of annoying, he said. It's not clear that we want people to go all the way to being fully attentive because people have other stuff in life. But if that other stuff in life is not helping you build wealth, then this would be ideal for you to sit down 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes a month. There's 168 hours in a week. Multiply that out by 4 weeks. That's over 600 hours a week that you're getting. You don't have, or 600 hours a month. You don't have 30 minutes a month to sit down and think, should I really be keeping this subscription? Do I actually go to the gym? Do I actually use this pet subscription? Do I actually use this music subscription? And really detail in your mind, do I actually need all this stuff? And by doing that, you can cut your expenses in half. Instead of paying on average $220 a month, you can pay $100 a month, or even $50, or maybe even $0 if you don't even use all that stuff. And you can save that money, build your emergency fund, get yourself out of debt, and start actually building wealth and investing in the stock market through your 401k and building wealth. So again, I'm urging you, pay attention. The more you pay attention, the more wealthy you will become in your finances. And again, if you need help doing that, go to my website, ramseycoach.com/Doulos Financial Coaching for free coaching lessons from now to the end of 2023. Make 2023 the last year that you don't have control of your money.